Hey, what's up and welcome to day 67. Are we having fun this week or what? I mean, is this awesome? You thought about and you wrote down when somebody served you and how that made you feel. Then you went and did something awesome for a family member. And yesterday you did something awesome for a coworker. How'd that go? Have you been writing down what it's done for you, how it's made you feel, how it made them feel, what the reaction is? Because we're going to keep that going today, except today we're going to turn our attention to friends. You know, friends are obviously really important to us. And just like we mentioned yesterday, sometimes we spend more time with coworkers than we do with family. The same could be said about friends. If we have a really good friend that we interact with on a really regular basis, we may spend more time with them than the other most important people in our lives. But then there's those other friends. Those friends that we think about on a regular basis, those friends who we maybe stay connected with on Instagram or on Facebook, but we don't have a chance to interact with them on a super regular basis, but we think about them. We wonder how they're doing. Maybe it's from high school, maybe it's from college, maybe it's from a job we had, 10 years ago, and we think about them and we wonder how they're doing. Well, today we're going to find out. Because these are individuals who at some point in your life had a bearing on your life, had some sort of an impact and left some sort of indelible mark on you and your soul and your heart as a human. And that's why you're thinking about them. But how often do we do more than think about them? How often do we actually reach out? And how often do we actually serve? How often do we just buy something on Amazon and have it shipped to them, a book, or buy flowers, or buy their favorite candy, or ship them a case of their favorite soda, or whatever? How often do we do that? Here's the result that I want you to achieve today. Today, I want you to think about a friend of yours, maybe from the past, who could use a smile, right? Maybe you're connected with them on Facebook and you know that things are rough. And I want you to do something for that friend. I want you to write them write a nice Facebook post and tag them so that they know you're thinking about them. Or I want you to give them a book that can help them. Put a nice inscription in it. Buy the book, order it from Amazon, get it, inscribe it, and then send it off to them. But take the action to buy the book today. Or invite them out for a coffee if they're close by and you haven't talked to them in a while and you know that they live across town or 2 towns over. Invite them out and say, hey, it's been too long. I'm buying. Let's go have coffee. Whatever. And then, of course, what I want you to do is I want you to write in your journal how it made you feel, the interaction that you had, and the good that came from it. Now, I got to just share this story with you briefly because I've got a good friend of mine who's struggling right now and he's going through cancer. We've never met his wife, and my wife is an amazing example of how to go and serve somebody she doesn't know but she kind of considers a friend, because this man, who I love, his wife, is struggling, right? Her husband's got cancer. And so my wife looked up, this is a great example of something that you could do. My wife looked up on Google what the day spa was that was closest to their address and then purchased a gift card or a massage so that we could let this individual know, this my friend's wife know, that she ought to go and take some time and just relax for her. What an incredible thing. My wife is such a good example. Do something like that. Render selfless service for a friend, somebody who is in need, who maybe could use a smile that you haven't talked to in a while, and watch how it makes you feel and the connection that comes from it, and write it down in your Finding Purpose journal and draw a lesson out of it, just like we've been doing this whole week. And we'll see you tomorrow.